Hey everybody! So one of the things I love about doing this show on YouTube is the fact that I get to interact with you, the audience. I do my weekly viewers comments and it's always a great time. Live streams are awesome too. I love hearing from you, answering your questions, and even making tutorials based on what you guys want to learn about. But every once in a while, I get a comment that really stands out above the rest and demands its own episode. I give you this gem.
Dude, I'm pretty sure your YouTube days are numbered. You're too old, angry, and your jokes are so overdone. Bass player this, bass player that, act. Do you even have any formal training in music? I've heard you try to play the guitar, so I'm thinking not. After I got a degree in piano, I went to Full Sail. Don't start. I couldn't imagine being in a studio for weeks with you. I would rather record in my living room. And trust me, to an untrained ear, they would never know the difference. 99.9% wouldn't know. That's why studios are shutting down. Welcome to the future in reality.
Now, before I begin what I would like to call the action round of this video, there are 2 points that should be made very clear. First, the piano was invented so the musicians would have some place to put their beer. Secondly, do you know who didn't go to university? Mozart! Wow, can you believe this shit? After I got a degree in piano. Yes, we get it. You got a degree in piano, so that automatically makes you better than all the rest of us. Behold the piano god! I'm sincerely flattered that you took the time to comment on my lowly YouTube channel. We are truly graced by your presence, and the world is a much better place because of you. We are in awe of your greatness. I am down on my knees in appreciation for your truly awesome presence. The thing is, you've got your nose stuck so high in the air you haven't noticed what's around you or even bothered to see what this channel is actually about. You see, the whole point of the show is to teach people how to record at home. Buy the best gear you can with a limited budget and get the most you can out of a home recording space. This channel has all sorts of tutorial series, how to record heavy guitar, how to record heavy drums, and many, many more. But just for reference sake, let's take a look at what that degree in piano is doing for you and check out a couple of clips that you've posted up on YouTube. Well, that one needs a little work. Let's check out another one. Wow, that is glorious. Glad to see all that money you spent at Full Sail didn't go to waste. All right, let me quote what you said one more time. To an untrained ear, they would never know the difference. Well, if you're comparing your mix to fingernails on a blackboard, you might have a point. Let us all know when you finally decide to put that to music. So, I think there's a pretty clear answer to the question, does a degree in piano make you better? In this case, not so much. That's not saying an education is a bad thing. Far from it. It's what you do with that education that makes all the difference. Got a degree? So fucking what? Why should anybody care? It's just a piece of paper. I get resumes from people applying to work here in the studio all the time, and I always hit everybody back with the same thing. Okay, you've got an education, big deal. What have you done? Let's hear something you've mixed. The truth is, a degree can only take you so far. You have to put in the work after the degree and improve your skills. And if you truly want to master your craft, it's a process that never stops. So I'm sure more than a few of you want to know the answer to this question. Is a degree from a recording school going to make you a better engineer? And the answer is not simple. It really depends on how hard you work at it. I know of some great schools with amazing gear and fantastic instructors. But if you're not willing to put in the effort, you're just wasting your time and your money. I've taught classes at recording schools. I see some kids paying attention and others I see playing with their phones. It's pretty easy to pick out who's not going to achieve much. That being said, one certainly does not need formal training to be a great musician or a recording engineer. George Massenburg invented the parametric EQ and never finished university. History is filled with stories of people who achieved great things with no formal schooling or very little. But as to your original question, yes, I took guitar lessons for a few years in the 80s and have a diploma in the media arts, which I received in 1992 from Sheridan College. That gave me a wonderful foundation. but skill at recording takes years to refine. The one important thing about college was that it led me to a very harsh truth, that I was a far better mix engineer than a guitar player. So that's where I put my efforts. And after some 27 years, I'm beginning to notice a slight improvement. Even now, I try to learn something new about recording every single day. But most of all, I must thank you for that amazing post, because you've inspired this t-shirt, which I'm gonna make available only until May 13th. This shirt is worth more than a degree in piano. Get yours today and remind the arrogant pricks of the world what their degree is actually worth. Look, you've got a degree, and while that's commendable, you're just at the beginning of things. Come down off your high horse and put in some work, because you got a long way to go.